Hi everybody, my name is Emma. I am a busy working mum of two and I am now 3 weeks into my Slimming World journey. For those of you that joined me last week on week two's weigh-in, you'll realise that I was a little bit hacked off, ready to chuck the towel in, brassed off that I'd only lost £1 on the scales last week after I felt like I'd worked my bloody arse off. But I didn't give up and made a few tweaks and changes this week to what I was eating and drinking, and I have gone back to my class this morning and I have lost £2. So feeling loads more confident, really wanted 3 because I still haven't got my bloody half-stone award, but I'll get there. This week's weigh-in was my nemesis because I worked nights at the weekend. I did Saturday and Sunday night, knowing that it's very, very hard to go and get any kind of loss on the scales after you've been on a night shift, because you get through night shifts on eating crap and drinking coffee. But I was really conscious of what I was eating overnight. I was conscious of what I was drinking, drank more water, but not necessarily like loads of coffee. So I have been really, really careful, and I'm absolutely made up that I've got a loss. I said that the changes I would make this week were to measure out my Healthy Extra A and my Healthy Extra B, which I've never done before. Well, I do. I measure my Healthy Extra B, but I was measuring it in a dry Cook's measure. And when I've measured 40 grams of oats on my scales and then put them into the Cook's measure, they come up as 25 grams in the Cook's measure. And I've been going up to 40 in the Cook's measure. So I'm having, or have been having, like 15 grams of oats extra every day, and obviously not sinning them because I didn't realise. So there's a tip for you: don't use a dry Cook's measure, because God knows what oats they're measuring, but they're not mine. I've drank loads more water. I've been measuring out my milk from Healthy Extra A. I've got a little milk bottle, not little milk bottle from Home Bargain, I think. It was a pack of 4. I think they're 250 mils, which is what you can have as your Healthy Extra A for your skimmed milk. Semi-skimmed milk, which is what I drink. So we don't even have to measure it. I just pour it in the bottle, keep the bottle in the fridge, and then just just make drinks out of that. My husband fails to realise that he needs to use that for my drinks as well. So there have been days where there's been a bit of I've not used my milk, I didn't know I was supposed to. First world problems. So anyway, in losing my £2, that came with an accolade, title of Slimmer of the Week, and I won the hamper, and this was in the hamper, and this is basically all that was in the hamper, because it's a bit of a quiet class, the 12:30 class I discovered today. So yeah, so there was the apple that I took and put in the hamper, 2 courgettes, and a hi-fi bar that the woman behind me realised when she got there she hadn't brought anything for the hamper, so she bought a box of hi-fi bars, opened one and threw it in the box. So that was the hamper. But you know what? I won, so I'm happy, and I'll find something to do with them, food-wise. Anyway, so I feel like really happy that I've lost my £2, and like I say, because I knew this weigh-in was going to be difficult. The reason I joined Slimming World when I did was because I knew for the next 8 Mondays I could go, because working shifts is really difficult, but I knew that work every Monday, at some point on that Monday, I knew that I could go and get weighed in, and this was the only one where I knew I'd got a night shift the night before. And it does make so much difference to your weight. Night shifts, you just bloat. It's horrible, but it is what it is. One of the other things that I've done, well, I bought a food diary, not the Slimming World one. I've bought one from Home Bargain. I saw it on somebody else's YouTube channel. I couldn't find the one that she showed. She showed one that said if you Bite It, Write It, and it was just food diary, and it's about £2 from Home Bargain. But I couldn't find that. The only thing that I could find was this one, which was in the wedding department, and this is shredding for the wedding. I don't know if you can see that. Oh my god, look at that. It's a chocolate covered raisin. They are not mine. I don't even know. On the Slimming World, you know, food diary. Oh god. So, and it's really good. Obviously it says I'm getting married. I'm not. But it's basically, it goes through food planning. It goes through like, have you weighed yourself? Have you planned exercise? Have you been food shopping? Have you tried a new recipe? Have you drank more water? And then you go through, and it's got your shopping list for your store cupboards and everything, and then your exercise tracker. It's all ripped that page out. And then it's your food diary. But I think they've been made with Slimming World in mind, because it's got your water here. So it's got your breakfast, your dinner, water, lunch, snacks, and then here it's got treats. Can you see at the back there? You probably can't. It's got treats, and they're little diamond engagement rings, because obviously it's a wedding planner. But you cross them off as you eat the treats, and there's 15. So, you know, someone somewhere was thinking of all us doing Slimming World, weren't they? But yeah, so I'm excited to start that today. I'm going to, I've not really eaten since I've come back from weigh-in. I ate my apple, and I've had my hi-fi bar. So I'm excited to do that, really, because the sheets of paper that you get with Slimming World, well, our girl wants you to hand them in to her, so that, I don't know whether she marks them or I don't know what she does with them. But I quite like to look back and see what I've had over the last couple of weeks, and if I've had a good week, if I've had a good loss, then I can look back on the food that I had that week. And do you know what I mean? And if I'm having to pop it in her post box and never see it again, then I want to be able to keep it. So this is a 12-week food diary, and they were in the wedding section. Like I say, I'm sure in some of the Home Bargains there must be one that says if you bite it, write it. It's exactly the same as this. And at the end of the day, it's only staying in the kitchen, so it doesn't really matter. So that's something that I've done. So I'm excited about that, and I will eat that chocolate raisin as soon as I've finished filming. So yeah, so the only other thing I wanted to share with you is the did any of you ever watch Harry Hill's TV Burp, where it would say something like most random noise on TV of the week? Well, today we had at group most random excuse for not losing weight of the week, and it was a woman who said she hadn't lost any weight. Why haven't you lost any weight? Because my car registration has been cloned. What difference does that make? I was like, and? she was like, yeah, no, I haven't been able to lose any weight because my car registration's been cloned. Oh, right. It was like a tumbleweed that just went across the floor. And then the group leader said, so are you planning on having a better week next week? And she said, yeah, if the police catch them. So if the police don't catch them, Marjorie is going to maintain for a second week, let me tell you. So the boys in blue need to pull their fingers out, I think. So that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this. It's just, again, a very rambly contents of my brain that just go bleh. So I will check in with you again next week. Hopefully next week I should be holding up a Hofstone award. But, you know, who knows, I'll probably put £3 on now, celebrating tonight that I've lost 2. And I shall blame that raisin if I do. So join me next week on week 4 and see if I can finally get an award. I am going to be uploading other types of videos as well. I'm not just going to be talking about Slimming World, because at the end of the day you're cornering a very niche market, aren't you? And not everybody gives a shit really, do they, about Slimming World. So I will be, I am a bit of a charity shop addict. As those of you that know me will know, those of you that don't know me, you know now. And I will be uploading a video in the coming week of charity shop goodies that I have purchased since Christmas, and both household and to wear. So that's coming, and then I've got loads and loads of different ideas for different videos over the course of the next few weeks and months. So it'd be great if you could come along for the journey. So yeah, I will see you all soon. Hopefully you'll see less of me next time, and I'll catch up with you all really soon. Lots of love. Thanks for joining. Bye.